Hey there, Rod Buckton here. How you doing? How has your week been? As you can see, Saturday morning and I'm out in the bush. And check this out. What a magic place. And hear it. It's a few birds, a little bit of breeze. Just ignore the sound of the highway just over there. Just blank that out for a minute. And you can smell it. Just beautiful, crisp, clean air. A little bit of a dead animal back there that stunk a bit, but we got past that, so that's okay. But I wanted to ask you a question, and something I've been thinking about this week. What's holding you back? What's stopping you from getting out and doing something new, something that really lights you up, something that really excites you, something perhaps on your bucket list that you've wanted to do, been thinking about for a while, or you'd love to do and can't wait to have a crack at, but just not sure how to go about it, or think there's something holding you back there. There's a little voice there that's saying something. Let's have a think about that for the moment. What could that be? Could be money, and no doubt with Corona at the moment, things are changed. Our world is super different. Some of my mates, their businesses have been absolutely smashed, and I know mine certainly has seen a major downturn. But I think we're just starting to ride out of that a little bit here in Australia. But we need to keep an eye on money, no doubt. Fear of getting hurt? Possibly, yeah, doing something wrong, getting injured. We don't bounce like we used to. We don't recover like we used to. We're all getting a bit older and yeah, things are starting to tighten up a bit. And yeah, when we were a kid, we used to have a bit of a spill or come off the bike or off the skateboard or whatever it was, brush it off, get back going again, and you're on the way. Not as much when we're getting older, I get that. But what if there's that little fear of just ballsing up, of just making an absolute goose of yourself because you haven't done something before and you're having a crack at something new with people that have done it before, pretty good at it? Well, believe me, that could be preventing you from opening up a whole new world of just awesome life, awesome fun and adventure that you may never have thought of as possible. I think us adults, even as much as kids, can have fun and can enjoy to play and get heaps out of it. I know as we get older, we start to think about things a lot more and we become serious and we too much time and too much stress and too many pressures and can't do fun stuff anymore like kids used to. But why not? Why can't your life, your week, just include some more fun stuff, some more play, and get out and do things that really light you up, things that really excite you to the core, things that have been on your bucket list for a long while that you think, okay, it's time, it's your time, and what are you waiting for? Find out what they are and go and look into it. Find someone that's done it before, borrow some gear, hire some gear. There's heaps of hire places around now. You can hire some of that sort of stuff. Some of your mates might have even been into it. You can tag along on a bike ride, go for a surf, go for a paddle, go for a hike in the bush, whatever it is. Go with someone who knows what they're doing and so can show you the right way. Yeah, sure, you can go out there and muddle along and have a crack and, you know, see how it goes. And that might be okay. But you might be not quite realizing the full potential of what that could be and how much fun that can actually be and what you're missing out on. So I challenge you this week, put together a bucket list. All the stuff that you like to do, that you love to do. Perhaps you've done it before when you were a kid. Perhaps you did it, you know, a few years ago at uni, and time just slipped by and you haven't done that stuff for a while. Put your bucket list together and start to check those things off and get out and have fun. An example, I rode with a mate just the other day and he's done a little bit of road riding. He's got a great bike, great mountain bike. And so we did a bit of easy off-road stuff. It had been raining a little bit, so the trails were a bit damp. And we just found a few trails and took it easy, but we had a good time. But towards the end of the trail, I knew there were some muddy sections coming up. This particular section, always wet. It's a bit low, it's a bit swampy. So I knew there's a good chance that it's going to have some water in it, a bit of mud. And you should have seen this guy's eyes light up with the mud. All he wanted to do was get out there and just tear through the water and tear through the mud, just like we used to when we were a kid. And you probably remember it. We used to go out in the rain, put the shorts on, go at the bike, tear through the puddles, wet, mud, all that sort of stuff, and have a ball and have a really, really good time. Same as this guy. That's all he wanted to do. His face just lit up. He wasn't worried about his bike getting dirty or his car getting dirty on the way home when he sits in the seat or anything like that. He just wanted to experience that and have fun again. And I know that memory, that feeling is going to be with him for days and weeks till he gets out again and enjoy this place just as I do every single week when I get out here as well. This is not out of your reach either. There are so many good places that we can tap into, we can do this sort of stuff. It's all becoming more accessible. As I said, put your bucket list together, get out, start to knock those things off and live, explore and adventure. Because I think life was meant to be an adventure. Life just wasn't for living. All right, the trails are waiting. Time to get out there and ride. Have a great day. Catch you next week. Hey fellas, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, great. Woohoo! Yeah!